Daylight, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife is alleged to have almost fainted as Iyanifa confirmed that it was Igbi that summoned the card conference against Olori Naomi. And it wasn't just Igbi, it's Igbi and the second person. Now, the second person was not seen. Iyanifa said the second person was covering a black veil that she could not make out who that person was. Now, spiritually, from what Iyanifa had explained, is that when they carry out an operation, if the person is holding certain traditional materials in their hands while they are carrying out that operation, the person will be doing that deliberately so that when they go to a place, they will not be able to see them. For you to be able to remove that veil spiritually, you will have to go in depth to do certain rituals to be able to ascertain who that person is. But the one person that Iyanifa is said to have seen who summoned the card conference happens to be Igbi, as it is alleged and rumored and making the rounds on social media. Do not forget that these are all alleged information, rumored information, speculated information. These are not first-hand information. And as I would say to Dela Wright, whatever information you get on social media, you want to take it with a pinch of salt, knowing that they are not first-hand information. As we are hearing this rumored information, they say Iyanifa said that it was Igbi, that Igbi was there, Igbi had summoned the card conference, that Igbi had gone to Ibiri to go and summon that card conference, and that was why it was very, very effective. But somebody right there in Ile-Ife had given them a hand. One of another wife told the Ooni of Ife. They say Kabiyesi almost fainted, not because Kabiyesi didn't know that these people can do stuff like that, but they said that the entire time he has, underestimated them. That he has always known that there are things that they can do. They can be very, very manipulative because of what they want. Women are like that. When they are in love, they want to be with their husbands. They don't want others to be there. They do a whole lot of things. But for him, he never, ever, ever could have suspected that any of the women will go to a point where they will summon something like that against each other, because the card conference was meant to buy Olori Naomi, like to finish her completely, because that was what they wanted. The Olori Naomi's return to the royal manor was a very big shock to them, and the shock was, not something that they wanted to deal with. They just wanted to close their eyes and open and not see Olori Naomi again. But they themselves did not know that Naomi came prepared. Naomi had come fully reinforced spiritually to deal with whatever it is that they brought. But right now they know exactly where they stand, because they know that Naomi is bigger and taller than all of them put together, and they know that Naomi is not a push around. They already know that. But they said when Iyanifa made it known to the Ooni of Ife that Igbi is responsible, one of the major characters responsible for summoning the card conference, that Kabiyesi almost fainted. How did this happen? Let me go into the detail. They said that Iyanifa had gone to go and put something white around the gate area, and did everything. Of course, you know that one of the major reasons why Iyanifa came back to the palace is to fortify the palace more against all of those night gatherings in the palace. That they have a right to gather wherever they want to gather in Ile-Ife, but they have no right to gather in the palace. And Kabiyesi has made it very clear to them, and Kabiyesi has told them that they cannot gather anymore, because it's fortifying the palace, that anybody who flies into the palace at night does that at their own peril. And so Iyanifa had gone to go and place a powder around the gate of the palace of the Ooni of Ife, put the powder across the gate. And, people are coming in. As people are coming in, the powder is able to check them and all of that. But because that powder was prepared for, identifying the culprit of the card conference, they say immediately Igbi entered the palace. Igbi started like dancing. This kind of dance that it's like,
somebody is in a spirit, like all those going back and forth, like the spirit is pushing Igbi. That was what happened. And when that happened, people now came out, and that was how Ooni of Ife got to know that that happened. And Iyanifa now said to them that that was the powder she put there. She deliberately wanted to ascertain those who were responsible for the CAD conference, and that thing got to Igbi. And they said the Ooni of Ife could not believe his eyes, that the Ooni of Ife was so shocked to know that Igbi has the capacity of pulling swords, that kind of strength against Olori Naomi. And then that was when Iyanifa said to Ooni of Ife that the problem that you have is that you underestimate things. So all of this jealousy and everything, you don't know that they have the capacity of buying Olori Naomi. As a matter of fact, you see this CAD conference, they made it to buy Olori Naomi. They did it because they thought that that would be the end of the day. And they said, Kabiyesi was asking that, so these people do not care about him or his name. That if something had happened to Olori Naomi in the palace, now what people will say about him. And Iyanifa said they don't care anything. They only care about themselves. They only care about being here, doing the royal duties, and knowing that they are married to the Oni of Ife. That is the only thing they want to know, because for them that is the ultimate thing, and they don't care whether you get into trouble or you do not get into trouble. So if you think by any means that they care about you in that regard, it is time for you to realize that they do not care. You want to take care of yourself and take care of Olori Naomi and take care of your son Tadenikawo before they do their own do. They said Ooni of Ife was so shocked, and Ooni of Ife was so down over this revelation that he got about Auntie Igbi. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the south. It's still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. I thank you. Esheo Adukwe, my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell. And do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Right now, they said the Ooni of Ife is so upset that Ooni of Ife does not even know what he needs to do to these women. That the Kabiyesi is saying that enough is enough, that he has taken it up to, the point of no more, that he is in fact not letting this slide. And people are saying, what will you do? Because right now, what can he really do? They have told him to not bother, that between now and Christmas, that these women will find their way. It's either they go through the front door or they go through the back door, but they must go. That is what they have seen, and that is what they have said to the Ooni of Ife. So no matter how much Ooni of Ife gets angry, it's either he pushes them out or he allows them go by themselves. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.